is now entering the fight to stop a controversial ICE detention facility in Surprise. Crews are working to have it up and running by fall.
Attorney General Kris Mayes filed a lawsuit against the Department of Homeland Security and ICE. Arizona's Family Investigates has been following this since the feds purchased that West Valley warehouse back in January. Amy Cutler is here with us now. And Amy, what's the legal basis underpinning this lawsuit?
Yeah, so Attorney General Kris Mayes is arguing that these agencies violated federal law in their rush to buy and now convert the site to an ICE detention facility. She's now asking a federal court to put a stop to it.
You could have ignored my email, but you didn't.
Dysart High School senior and student body vice president Callie Overs took her concerns about the new ICE detention center coming to Surprise directly to State Attorney General Kris Mayes.
Many students have told me they are too scared to go past this area and are switching to online classes.
Mayes says she heard from many in this community and after reviewing the issue is taking action, filing this lawsuit against the Department of Homeland Security and ICE.
The federal government did zero research on this project.
In it, she argues the feds didn't do the proper environmental review, raising concerns about water, sewage, and traffic. She also says it wouldn't be an appropriate location to house people, pointing out, as we've reported, that it's across the street from a storage facility for hazardous chemicals.
We are worried about the available water flow for fighting a potential fire that could erupt here.
ICE bought the massive warehouse back in January for $70 million, but never gave the city or the community a heads up. Soon after, they hired an outside company, agreeing to pay them $300 million to retrofit it. But city leaders have repeatedly lamented not getting information about their specific plans.
That is a big
Chris Judd is a city councilman. The property is in his district.
I'm glad that it's being taken to a federal level. She has some of the same questions we have.
In response to the lawsuit, ICE said, let's be honest about what is happening. This isn't about the environment. It's about trying to stop President Trump from making America safe.
Now, ICE pushed back on Mayes' argument about the environmental review, saying prior to purchasing this site, ICE carefully evaluated the use of existing facilities to help minimize environmental impacts.
It's interesting that we're talking about fire danger because we know that protesters and a suspected arsonist threw a propane tank into the building, so that created a lot of concern for fire danger. But when we're talking about DHS, they're trying to fast track these developments. There's like an old private prison down in Marana and other sites across the country. Are other states fighting to stop this?
Yeah, so this is an issue that is facing a lot of states. When we looked into it, we found both New Jersey and Maryland, the attorney generals in those states have both filed action. Those cases are ongoing, but Mayes says she's looking at them and kind of mirroring some of those complaints in the action that she took today.
It's a very high-profile topic in the West Valley. Amy Cutler, we know you'll stay on top of it. Thanks for that.